Well, no doubt you have heard that famous author Stephen King will be at this year's Savannah Book Festival.
I have heard that, but have you heard that soon-to-be famous author Dawn Baker will be there as well with her first book, Dawn's Daughters? She's joining us now. You know, we're reporters. We're supposed to flesh things out, find out things. How'd you keep this a secret? No one knew you were writing this until you said, I wrote a book.
Well, yeah,
wrote a book.
I'm like that. I think I'm one of those people who I'm so high-strung. I put so much pressure. I put so much pressure on myself. Even you asking out of love, hey, how's it going? Or when can I get, what are you working on? That would be extra pressure for me. So I didn't need anybody else stressing me out any further. So I just didn't talk about it. One person knew, my mom knew, the publisher knew, and my best friend knew, and that was it.
Wow. Yeah. Well, you have to talk about it now, so tell us, what's the book about?
Well, honestly, it's written from the perspective of if I would have had a daughter, the things I would have told her about in life. And it really started with, you know, me observing society and really being very sad about some of the things that I see happening with young people in a split second. They make these decisions that can completely destroy their lives. And so I'm like everybody else. At times I have complained about it, I've been angry about it, and I decided that, you know what, if you're not a part of, the solution, you're part of the problem. So I decided to channel all my crazy energy, and I wrote this book. And what I'm hoping to do with it is to get in front of more organizations and speak with young girls. And I can't do that by myself, so I'm hoping that the community will actually like what I'm doing and help me get in front of some organizations so that I can give them some tools for success.
Yeah, and this may be, you know, it may have some really useful information for the teen to the adult age, but it's important for, you know, moms and dads to read this too, so that they can help pass the information on.
I think so, you know, and I did it like, it's kind of like a workbook. There are areas where you set goals and you think about your 5-year, your short-term goals, your long-term goals, and it really can be a family thing. And one person asked me, he said, well, why are you only dealing with girls? Well, it's not only girls. If you take a certain section out there, because, you know, we're always concerned about our appearance and boys aren't as much, it really is beneficial to everyone because it's really just based on those old-fashioned goals and morals and character building skills that I learned as a child growing up in the big city of Riceboro with my grandparents and my mom, and how I first learned about caring about my neighbor in a small community. Those things that anyone can use. We all have to set goals. Yeah. We all need to have some dreams. We need to take our education seriously. We're going to eventually work. We need to go there and make sure we can hold on to a job. So all those are very generic and general issues that can relate to anyone.
Yeah.
Well, how long have you been working on this?
For a year and a half, you know, while I was trying to learn how to run too. So.
Yeah, I was saying you had enough going on that you had that to talk about, so that, you know, you could keep this a secret for a while. You know, another thing about this that people will want to know too is the process of writing and getting it published. So that's going to be great for clubs and that, for you to go out and explain to people how that happened.
Yeah, you know, and it's not easy. You know, of course, Random House did not publish my book, but a wonderful company, a smaller company.
At least that's your first one.
They are Ebony Lotus Creations, and it's a young lady who is a poet. Her name is Brooke Blander, and she's actually from Savannah, but was living in Michigan at the time, has her own publishing company. It was a wonderful experience. When you go with a smaller company, though, you do a lot of the work yourself.
Well, that's what you said. You had a hand in everything, including the cover. Explain the cover to us.
Well, the Brooke Blander actually created the cover, and I'm so excited about it because it's really beautiful, and the whole concept is that's the daughter that I may have had. And so she's beautiful and she's perfect, as you know. So I'm so excited about it, and honestly the title came about in just a conversation with Brooke. I was telling her one day, you know, I'm writing this book, because I'd already done most of the work when I mentioned it to her. I said, I'm thinking it's gonna be a love letter to my little girl, or a love letter to all the daughters. And she goes, oh honey, don't do that, because Maya Angelou did a book years ago called that. You don't want to compete with her. Right. So I said, well, you know, I could give these souvenirs out, and they could say it can all be Dawn's daughter. She goes, well, why isn't that your title? So that's how it came about. And my mom actually added the everything a woman needs to know to the bottom.
There you go.
Well, and you're going to be at the book festival.
I'm going to be at the book festival. Big day for me, big time. I'm going to breathe the same air as Stephen King and Pat Conroy, and that begins February 15th and goes all the way to the 19th. I'm so excited about that. And of course, people keep asking, where's the book? And it's not everywhere yet, but you can go to my website, which is www.dawnbakeronline.com. It's on Amazon.com. Miss Shaver at Esther Shaver Booksellers has it. The Juliet Lowe Birthplace has it. And that phone number, that actually goes to my cell phone. You can get it there. I'm excited about the scholarship. I have a scholarship as well, where I'm giving 20% 20% of all the proceeds are going to a scholarship for chronically ill females. So hopefully they'll be able to get a chance to go to school as well. So
we're going to have all that information for you on WTOC.com. Makes it real easy for you to just go there. Dawn, congratulations.
thank you, and thank you for letting me come and share my daughter with the world.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Taking on the